and therefore to find people who can, define life in their artistic way is something that is divine, is something we can't overlook, is something that we appreciate. And so shortly I'll be, introducing you to a different face. Just after talking to Adoko, then we have Natty Nane in the house. Natty Nane, beyond the locks, beyond what is here, with some beautiful pieces of art that we'll be looking at, and perhaps just get to understand what is the difference between the previous work of art that we've heard and now these ones that are brought to us by none other than Natty Nane. And so join me for this, in this very conversation. I think these gentlemen are a clear indication that, what, in your own special way, you can make talent, your main reason to earn a living, and most importantly, you can just bring out the best of you in the little pieces that you work on. They say, if you think you can draw, if you think you're an artist, if you can get into that space, can you just get into it and do what it is that you can do best? So Natty Nane will be our guest this morning, and we're talking visual art, contrary or different from the previous form of art that we have had. And Natty Nane tells me he is the Lion of Juja. And so he'll be telling us some more about that, all the way from OJ, somewhere around those sides of Riru. Now we go ahead. Tunaendelea tukiendaga Thika, tukifika Juja. Natty Nane, how are you?
I'm good.
Uko poa sana?
Yeah, mimi niko poa.
Good to have you.
Thank you.
All right, something small about your pieces of art. Ambia watu.
I'm just a freestyle artist, but I'm more based on Rastafari. Yeah, but basically I do kind of art. Yeah, kila kitu.
All right, kila kitu. And basically it's about kuchora, this canvas. Naidonga canvas.
Yeah, there's canvas, yeah. Canvas, yeah.
Like just generally kuchora. So this is kuchora, or what exactly?
Basically in kuchora, but there are a couple of arts. There are the portraits, you do portraits as well. Yeah. That comes at a framed piece, in a full piece. We still get to do the mosaic, like we get a lot of creativity down there, engraving as well. Right. Yeah. All right, so this, you said, is freestyle, or is something like you went to school to learn, or you were intending to go to school to extend it to another level, or just what got you into this space? Basically I was born an artist. Yeah, big shout out to my mom. Amekuwa kipush sana hiyo artist. I discovered that aspect. Yeah, ever since I was a kid. So apart from being a talent, nilienda pia BIFA in Buruburu, School of Fine Arts. Yes. Yeah, I did for like a couple of months, and then when I was done, I decided to go to get my own studio. So yeah. Okay, so your own studio, where is it? In Juja. In Juja. Yeah, that is in Juja. So how long have you been doing this? I've been drawing ever since. Yeah. To be precise, from 2012, that is when I had my first studio. Okay. Yeah, actually it's on a foundation. It's called Cool to be Conscious Art Foundation. Okay. CTBC. Yeah. Cool to be Conscious Art Foundation. Okay. Yeah, so in that foundation, we've got a couple of artists there, different kind of type of art. We've got even kids that we're training to draw. Yeah, so it's a big family there. Okay. Yeah. So you train them, and then they decide what direction they want to take, because you say largely yours is more Rastafari. Yeah, but they choose their own way. They choose their own way. Yeah. So as long as you've got the basic skill that you need, once you want to draw now, you can do whatever you want to do. You know, others prefer to do pencil work. Others do knit work. You know, it's all in art. You just have to go, just do you. Creative, do it's all your basically it's a creativity event. So I know artists are very huge on what it is that they draw, and every piece of art will always have a story. Take us through 2, 3 of these stories. This one I can almost guess. This I pour one, and poor rights. This I can almost guess. So this piece, it come to my attention, and a friend when he was in such a kind of situation, you know. Yeah, it was just post-violence, election violence, back in 2007 or something. Yeah, so I was actually was in Kibera. So this photo that I did, it was an actual picture, but I took it from newspaper. Okay. Apparently, he was my friend. Right. Yeah. So as you can see, he's supposed not to do that. But that's why this is normally written like police. Yeah, the shield is not police, but now I cannot see the police in it. It's poor rights, because you can see this guy right down here. You see, a piece that I did back in 2020 or something. Oh, this is quite a long time ago. Yeah. So is your friend there?
Or he lost his life?
He lost his life.
May his soul rest in eternal peace. And
so personally, it's a personal piece for me.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of pieces at the studio, but I had a hard time choosing what to bring, but this I had to.
This one you had to.
Yeah.
So this speaks to you. This speaks to, you know, the unfortunate occurrences that play out left, right, and center every day, and the cases that we keep reporting about. But don't you think, as society, that maybe at some point, we as the people should get to a space of discipline, a space of morality? Because sometimes maybe these policemen do not really want to do this, but then because it's their job and they have to bring that aspect of peace, they do this. We perhaps need to get to a space where we have that conversation. Yeah,
I actually believe we shouldn't see them like they are bad people or something. We shouldn't even fear them. Yeah, we should come in a kind of talking situation, you know. Yeah, if indeed there is law. Personally, I'm a Rastafari, so I know a little bit of law. So so I think you can come to an agreement or something.
Abide
if I did
that,
wrong,
right?
just let me do what's right, and then I'm abide. I won't resist or something, you know. You don't have to go to manhandle someone, harassment or something, you know. Yeah, I don't see the point.
All right. So, would you sell this for anything?
Nah.
At all?
Nah. Maybe I can do yours, but this
speaks to you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. That we keep aside. Natty
Nane. Well, for this, as you
can
see,
bikers, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So personally, that rounds back to me.
Okay. Apart from a biker?
Yeah, I'm a cyclist actually.
Oh, a cyclist.
Cyclist lives matter.
Okay.
Yeah. So this piece, we're doing some race sponsored by Mama Ngina. Yeah. So, this piece was out of as a sport, cycling is recognized in a way, you know. We have lost brothers on the saddle, you know. We're struggling with the cycling lanes and stuff. So I want to talk to people. It's a sport that should be recognized by the government, you know, just like football, you know, because we've got a big family in cycling actually. Yeah,
it's quite big. I have a couple of friends that are in it, and I mean they are massive and big, and they like what it is that they do.
It's part of fitness. So for an artist, I believe you should have this lifestyle in the life. You know, right. You're not bound to things. You know, we do follow the government here, but I believe for an artist, ndo maana tuko hapa. Tuitangwa kioo cha jamii.
Kioo cha jamii. That's true.
If there won't be no art, the art could be boring, you know. Yeah. So you got to stand there. You got to do things so that people can understand. We can only speak through brushes and paints. Yeah. It's hard for us to speak vocally, you know. Yeah. So it's what you see and what you put, you know, in paint and ink, like you rightfully say. Allow us to take a short break, and then we come back some more. That one, Lion of Judah, is clear. That's what we understand. But now that Lion of Judah is what we do not understand. So we take a quick short break. That is what? Cool to be? Conscious, gotta be a conscious man when you fall in love, and it's cool to be conscious. I think I like that. All right, we take a short break, and then we're back with Natty.
Yeah, like you see, these are the fabrics we use for the sofas. Yeah, there are different types of fabrics. Sabak.
This is the best way to go. Eat color, eat raw, you know, like this is alive. Well, 2022 is behind us. 2023 is here with us. What are your plans? We here at TV47's Morning Cafe have great plans for you. We're talking about information, we're talking about entertainment, we're talking about the greatness for the year. So make sure that you're always with us every morning.
Kwa muonekano wao hauwezi ukajua waliopitia. Kwa sura zao zinapong'aa hauwezi ukafahamu changamoto zao. Nyuma yao ipo stori na historia. Katika kipindi Mfahamu Kiongozi tunakupa nafasi kuweza kuwafahamu kila siku ya Alhamisi kuanzia saa 1:30 kuendelea. Nami Elizabeth Mtu.
Your health matters, and Body Garage is here to guide you on it.
After using the medication, the virus number of the HIV in someone's body will start to go.
My medication, wherever I go, I must make sure I'm committed to my medication. Yes. And I should watch what I'm eating. I should not just eat from everywhere or not just eat anything.
We talk mental, physical, and spiritual health. Join us every Thursday at 8 p.m.
All right. So you are Natty or Natty Nane?
I'm Natty Nane.
Natty Nane.
Entirely because I've got 8 locks on me, just 8.
Can you?
That is why.
Is there a time that you let them out?
Yeah.
When?
When I'm at home.
Strictly at home? Or you could just decide to walk with them out?
Yeah, I can decide, yeah.
Sasa mbona huko decide leo tuhesabu?
Sikalt, yeah.
I don't, and we'd love to understand, able to be a Rastafari. Now that you say you're a Rastafari, you understand the rules of the game and all that. Is there a place you go to be taught that even these are the things that you do, and you feel like, anyway, this is something I resonate with, and this is what I'd love to be, and that I am that? Yeah,
there are a couple of places. First of all, in Muranga, do you know Muranga?
Yes.
Place called Kayole.
Yes.
That is where the Dan Kimathi Foundation is, you know, as you can see my badge.
Okay, the Dan Kimathi there, yeah. All right.
So that is where we celebrate the anniversary there. Tukiendapo, there are a couple of teachings. We got some elders in Rastafari that do teach you a lot of things, you know, especially on how to live life, on how to handle women, you know, how to handle other things, a couple of things,
Okay.
Yeah. Apart from Moranga, we go to Masai Market on the locals on Sundays, and we got some other Rastafari there. Now that is where you see the congos that we do play, the drums that we do play. They are made from Masai Market, you know. Nice, yeah. So there is basically Masai Market is like a Rasta culture where you get to showcase your talent. Okay. You know? Yeah, you'll find a couple of beadwork cravings and
I do. I mean, there's this Masai Market up in the one Tuesday. Mimi, I'm always there, and you buy stuff, good stuff for that matter. Okay. So how ilikuwaje ukajikuta hapo, like now officially to say that I am a Rastafari and that you have admired it and that this is your life, this is you, this is what defines who Natty Nane is?
I wasn't born a Rastafari. My mom was.
Your mom was?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, she was. She had actually long locks on her.
Oh, nice.
So as I grew up, nilifika mahali, and I'm like, back in 2016, let me carry you to 2016.
Yes.
That is when I started chilling out with some Rasta up there, you know. I used to go to those events. Pia Kibera, pia number 9 there. We've got other artists, kuna Rasta culture iko hapo. So I used to go to visit those places. And then at the Masai Market, there was this, but he died, R.I.P. He was Maumau. He was the founder of the Masai Market, Rastafari culture there. Yeah. So we used to sit with Maumau, and I like, from the way he was talking, from the way he was narrating things, I was like, this is it, you know? Yeah. Because for Rastafari, it's not a cult. It's just a culture. It's just a way of life. You know? Just a way of life. And I usually tell people, for Rasta, we are more spiritual and less religious, you know? Right. We're just more spiritual. Okay. We left church, not God. You know? Yeah. So we've got, tunakungana hiyo, the society is taking a lot of hard time to understand what Rasta is, you know? Yeah. But I believe everyone is a Rasta, because Rasta begins in your heart. If you've got a good heart, if you've got a good levity, now that's Rasta. That's Rasta. Even you are a Rasta woman, you know? Right. Yeah, you don't have to have the locks or the image to be a Rasta. No. Okay. So for me, it was making a lot of sense, you know? At that time, I had a mind blown, like, I had to go somewhere, and then this is CTBC. At that time, CTBC was born there. Okay. 2012, you know. Right. So apparently, from Masai Market back to Juja, I found some other guys that we were communicating the same language, you know. That's why Cool to Be Conscious came up. Okay. Because I found out, like, whoever I was reasoning with, pia alikuwa na hiyo nini ya kuchora. He was an artist. Okay. It's not weird. I wouldn't say it's weird, but something, if you realize it, all the artists that you know, most of them got locks on them. Got locks, yes. That doesn't look weird, but it's true. Even Adoko was here with locks, yes. You can see our DJ, you know? Yes. Like, we all, I don't know, something. There's just something about it. Yeah, something about it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I believe for me it's a lifestyle that I can hold on till the end. Because in Rasta life, you'll find we don't complicate things. And we just give thanks for life the way it comes. Oh, nice. Day by day, you know? Nah, for us, we ain't complicated, you know. And that's why at times tunakanga ni kama
this is too complicated as it is.
You know.
Kufunga,
the turban.
Yeah, that is complicated as it is.
I know, but it isn't.
Is it?
It isn't. You know?
So why Natty Nane particularly?
For Natty Nane, it's because they are dreadlocks and they are locks. No, mine are natural locks, you know.
Okay. They just lock themselves.
I just crochet them.
Okay.
So they are just 8.
Yes.
And when I was starting, I had like 360 dreadlocks on me.
Okay.
So they round up back to 8. You know.
Okay.
So for Natty Nane, just because you can't see my locks, then you gotta know me they are. Yeah. So that is where Natty Nane came in.
Okay.
You know?
So what
for Natty is natural, like
right.
you know.
That's good.
Yeah.
And you know, we have just shifted from art kidogo to some bit of that. Yeah. What is being done to make sure that then, you said it's more of a culture?
Yeah.
More of a culture, that this culture is carried on. Yeah. We have tiny little kids that are Rastafari?
Yeah. Actually, you should come to Muranga when we're celebrating the Kemadi anniversary day.
Right.
We will be celebrating the 65 now.
Okay.
About to come. So there you find even women, you know, kids, mothers, you know. Yeah. And
the togetherness is there.
Yeah, togetherness. Actually, for us, you're taught how to live with that kind of family, you know. Because we were taught to respect even women even more. Because if you come at the event on itself, you'll understand from the way people are dressed. Something will tell you about it, you know. Okay, so does it have to be a weed affair and reggae affair? No, that's a good question actually. For weed, actually we don't call weed. That's herb, you know. Okay, herb, yes. That is herb. Does it have to be a herb affair? No. Actually, we don't do it openly, you know. We don't do it in front of kids, you know. We don't do it in front of women. We don't do it in front of whoever doesn't want it, you know. Okay. It's supposed to be a spiritual kind in your mind, you know. And you make a decision. Thing. You could decide to be Rasta and not. We do have them there and they don't use it. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Even some of the elders that we've got there, Akina, Seed, like they don't use it, you know? Yeah. Because they usually tell us to use it, don't abuse it, you know? Right. It is not meant for everybody. It's not meant for everybody. That's true. If it's meant for you, then don't do it, you know? Because we don't just smoke. We elevate our minds, you know? For me, for example, when I'm doing art, when I get my brush ready, my pens are ready, I got to smoke one, you know. Oh yeah, you have to smoke one so that I'll concentrate as the best I can be. Okay. Yeah. Did you resonate with Wajakoya's campaign, or you felt like this was just showbiz? And because you see, as a Rasta, you're able to tell the reality in that, the truthness in that, or whether it's just showbiz for the sake of, you know, doing it. About Wajakoya now, to me, we need people like that, you know. We do need people like that. Oh, yeah. We need a rebel too. Okay, ilikuwa nakani kama like it was like ni kama alikuwa come for like for attention, but deep down in it, herb can be very useful to the society and economy as well. I did follow whatever you were saying, and if you were to substitute some plant, whatever you plant, we substitute the herb. I believe it could be somewhere else, you know. Do you know why the government has so much problems with herb? Literally because they don't take tax from it. We don't tax. They don't tax it, you know. That is the reason behind it. When was the last time you got sick? Can't remember. Do you think herb has got anything to do with that? Yeah. Interesting. Let's go back to art. Let's go back to Lion of Judah before we close it. So this is what you do for a life. You sell your pieces of art? Actually, I've done a couple of them. What is the market like? Challenging, a little bit challenging. But in this kind of art, you know, it's not something, for example, for this piece, when you're doing it, first and foremost, don't do it for money. Okay. You know? Do it out of your own passion. Because if you wait for money, man, this piece nearly fanya 2020. If I was doing it for money, yes, that's true. So what happens, you just do out from your passion, and then when you have the pieces ready, now not to tap in the markets, you know. Personally for me, I've did like You see Ghetto Radio?
Yes.
See you Majimaji.
Right.
I've done Majimaji. I've done Kinambusi. Nice. I've done Kinamasa Japani. Like I've done a couple of portraits.
Why have you not done Linda? Ama ulikuwa unafikiria ati sasa Linda atoshi
mboka? No, we'll come to that. We'll come to that, you know. We'll come to that. So for those names, like they didn't give me their work, you know. I just nilichukua tu picture and then I said, now let me do this, you know. Right. When it was ready, now I had to come out of the box. Sasa hii picha itafikaje, you know. So you know you'll have to find your own ways to get to Majimaji. Yeah. Just make sure you do something legit. Right. Because you can't sell a piece with your mouth, you know. You'll have to see. She'll have to see and then, damn, this is nice, you know. So did it get to Majimaji? Did it get to... Yeah, all of them that I've did zimefika. Yeah. And then they usually tell me like, don't stop this, you know. Yeah. Don't stop this. It's a good thing. At least there's support and there are people who appreciate these pieces that you do. Busi was the first guy that I ever done. Yeah. Busi. And that Rasta man, yo, God bless. He told me, you say man, don't stop this. Hey, you say man, don't stop this. Yeah. I like that. Thank you. Because if you stop this man, you don't do anything. All right. That's really nice. I feel like I want us to talk and talk and talk. What is this one thing that you would tell the people who are watching out here about art, about about just doing what it is that you have to do to earn a living? I mean, because crime is on the rise as well, you know, and maybe that's the reason why you see the police so radical like this. But now there are people who would just take that space and say, this is me, this is what I do, this is what I can do with my hands. Let me pursue that. What I tell you the people, like, especially mtumtaka kuwa artist, in this field you've got to have a strong heart, you know, a lion heart in that case, because you know it's not gonna be easy. So just do out of your passion. And then just do what you love, no matter what, man. Let nobody tell you everything about that. And just I know. Just do you. Right. And another thing, like just focus. Eyes on the prize, you know. Eyes on the prize. The challenges what is this one that you have gone through? And I know you don't take life, you know, like so heavy, shouldn't hit you so hard, like you say, that you're always, you know, conscious on a lot. But what is this one thing that has challenged you in all this of your journey that got you thinking, maybe, just maybe? Challenges? I think the biggest challenge is how we're going to make art, people like get in terms with art. Like, bado ijakubalika, we're not there, we're not yet there, you know. That's the biggest challenge, because there's some places that you've got the skill, but judgment comes first, you know. There's a time I wanted to do a big project actually, but we were talking to those people, they hadn't seen me. So when I was, now this is me, you're a Rasta, you know. Can you do this? You know? Okay. Yeah, and I didn't talk. By the time you talk, things were different, you know. So it's out of passion and just keep your eyes on the prize. Right. Yeah. Okay. So, kuongea hiyo kilugha, nitaita hiyo kilugha madaijoni? No, it's Patwa language. It's Patwa language. Yeah, you know how to do it. So mnajifundisha ama you just have to listen to music, you have to listen to people talking so that you get it? Yeah, whatever you listen builds up in your head. Yeah. And so you constantly have to listen to that. Yeah, and still it depends on whoever is around me, you know. What's your gallery again? What's the name of your gallery again? CTBC Art Foundation. So at this space, parents would allow for their kids to come in, and you would allow for them to come in to learn, even if they're not Rasta. Yeah. It's open for everybody. Right now, like I've got like 6 students there. Oh, okay. From class 6 to 8. Beautiful. You know. Okay. And their parents wanakujanga hapo. They love it. Yeah. All right. So how do they get a hold of you if they would want to come and buy your pieces, maybe, you know, just give you ideas and all that? Okay. Physically, not Patajuja. Yeah. That is at the main gate. That is, we've got like 3 studios that we deal with. We do woodwork, palette work, we do arts, you know. Yeah. So in Juja, like, ile place ya Rasta. Right. They'll bring it to us. Okay. That's nice. Yeah. Okay. Online na uko? Online. When you go to online, tuko na Cool to Be Conscious Art Foundation. And then on my personal page, I do tattoos as well. That is why I look like this. So my tattoo blog is like Trenchtown Tattoos. And then the CTBC Art Foundation. That is it. Okay. Yeah. Amazing. You know, Natty Nane, I have to let go of you. I feel like I love this conversation, but then I'm being told